Reactions flooding in following the identification of a suspect in the yogurt shop murders, a 34-year-old Austin cold case filled with many twists and turns throughout the years. Thanks for choosing KXAN tonight. I'm Nabil Ramadna. The man accused of committing the crimes, now identified by APD as Robert Eugene Brashears. He's accused of killing 4 teenage girls inside the I Can't Believe It's yogurt shop off Anderson Lane back in 1991. Brashears committed suicide during a police standoff in 1999. KXAN investigative reporter Matt Grant found out that a relative of one of the victims is on her way to Texas. He also reached out to Angie and Sean Ayers, parents of Amy Ayers, who was killed. The family told KXAN over Facebook, quote, "It's been a pretty long and hard 24 hours. We are still trying to process. There's a lot to say to a lot of people." Our Kevin Bosker is out at the memorial now just off Anderson Lane where people have left flowers. Kevin, describe what you've seen today and who you've seen come out.
Well, people have been dropping here and now to see this memorial. We're at the site of where this murder happened at this shop right here. If you're to come over here, there's actually a memorial in place in dedication towards those girls who had lost their lives. Amy Ayers, Sarah Harbison, Jennifer Harbison, Eliza Thomas. Flowers have been distributed all over this plaque in loving memory of them. Take a look at this card down here. In our hearts forever, it reads. I spoke with some people who were paying their respects. Here's what they had to say.
I live in the neighborhood. I talked to locals here that were around at that time, and everyone had their own theories of who had done it and such. But obviously, it hits home. People around here, they knew these families, they knew these girls, they knew people that knew these girls.
I was 9 years old when it happened, so I remember seeing the billboards. It's probably my biggest memory is just seeing those billboards. Dad taking me to school and asking, "Well, who's that? What's that about?" And just those billboards stuck with me as a memory. But I hope the family just got some relief, and I just imagine how they must be feeling, and made me cry a little bit.
A horrible tragedy that has impacted a lot of people over the years. And Kevin, today you spoke with someone who has worked cold cases and gave you some insight into how detectives work these cases. Is that right?
Yeah, I spoke with Jeffrey Yarborough, who used to work in the criminal prosecution division in the Attorney General's office. He worked a lot of these cold cases, calling them very tedious and time intensive, as following leads, chasing leads can often run into dead ends.
When a case reaches the point of being cold, that law enforcement agency will typically feel that there are no additional leads that can be explored at that point. You're looking for as many pathways to validate, confirm, or dismiss the fact that an individual was involved.
And the Austin Police Department will have a press conference this upcoming Monday to provide more details on that case. We'll be there to provide you all that insight. Nabil?
Thank you, Kevin. Hopefully we'll hear some more information on Monday.